oftentimes hear about different types of landscapes, but not always different types of hardscapes. I'm here with Stephanie Harbin from Hidden Ponds Nursery, and she's going to tell us why now is a good time to really focus on that hardscape. So first, Stephanie, what is a hardscape?
Well, a hardscape is any hard surface that you're going to put down in your yard. We've got a couple of different examples today, and it can be as varied as a traditional flagstone, or we've got a little surprise over there in our Zen garden we'll talk about when we get there.
And this one's very neat. I like all the different colors here.
This is a very unique application. This is a Tennessee crab orchard flagstone, and then we installed it, and in the cracks we used a two-part epoxy and recycled glass, which gives it just a little bit of pizzazz, a little more oomph than a regular
patio landscape or hardscape.
Yeah, and to fill the crevices. So this one's very exciting. It's a lot of fun doing it and getting to choose the colors that you want.
Absolutely.
And this one, like I said, is a little more upscale than the regular ones. And I can show you an example of another one that we use a polymetric sand in between the joints to kind of hold everything down and together, which is more of a homeowner application. So what we have here is we have kind of an example of different types of pavers and the different applications that you can use when installing them. We've got a couple of different patterns here. It all starts with the same process, and we're going to talk about the process in a minute, but I just want to give you an idea of the different applications and the different patterns that you can use to make something really exciting in your yard. You see that we have a pattern with a bunch of different sizes, which is very interesting. And once you get the pattern down, it's very easy to lay. It goes pretty quickly. Right here we have the circle, which gives you a nice focal point for something.
Absolutely.
That
Looks great with that fountain.
Yes, perfect. And then we have some different size pavers over here, a little bit bigger, a little bit different texture. The options are pretty much endless when it comes to hardscapes. We've got the flagstone that we showed over there. We've got these beautiful pavers that come in several different colors. And don't be afraid to mix the colors. Some of the prettiest ones that we've ever done have been a 3-color combination. They just turn out fabulous.
Awesome. Well, let's go see how it all happens.
Okay, Kaitlyn, here we are at our newest addition to Hidden Ponds. This is our work in progress, and I wanted to kind of show step by step how the application worked. And like I said, you can do it in many different mediums. But what I've done here is I had some broken pottery. And what better way to reuse my broken pottery than to create this really cool pathway?
Absolutely. And it has a great texture as well.
It does. I'm very excited about this. I was excited when the pottery came in broken. But anyway, what you start with is you start with excavation. And you see we have a piece of it down here excavated. What you want to calculate is your finished height, your depth of the medium that you're laying in. You want about 2 to 3 inches of a base called ROC, and then you want about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of leveling sand.
So this here is the ROC,
That
correct?
is the ROC.
Okay.
So we've excavated the area out. We have laid the ROC all the way to where we are at the end here. And you want to tamp that down. In this small area, we would use a hand tamper. Just a, kind of a heavy plate. You just put your muscle into it and go on to the next step. Definitely. When you're doing a larger area, you're going to want to rent an automatic, kind of shakes you all over the place. But it works really good. Then you get that all nice and level. Then you're going to come up with your leveling sand. And you need the leveling sand because the pieces are not exactly all the same size.
Right.
So you need some little, fluctuation in the depth of the finished product. So you do the leveling sand. Then you lay your product, whichever product you're going to use. And then the final step, which we've done here, is we've laid some polymetric sand in between the pavers, in this case, the pottery. And then you put some water to it. We haven't done that step yet, so you see we've got a little bit of movement.
Right.
We're still a work in progress.
Well, these are all relatively easy do-it-yourself projects.
They are definitely
doable. But if you have any questions, you can contact Stephanie out here at Hidden Ponds Nursery. Their website is www.hiddenpondsnursery.com.